It's a very gratifying feeling since, when I was hired in the summer of 2006, that was really my, my top job priority that was given to me by the chancellor at the time. So it's unbelievably gratifying to actually look out the window and see the three main facilities completed, actually walk in them, and also see the student athletes, gain a lot of pleasure from using them, as well as all of our fans. So, it's a very gratifying feeling. That's a tough one. That's like asking to pick your favorite child. I think certainly, some of the special event rooms that we have, whether it's in Saluki Stadium or the John Cook Club, those are some neat and unique features that we've never had before, and I know a lot of our fans who have accessed those have really appreciated that. I think that the video board, in both football and basketball is something that our fans haven't really been able to experience at a Saluki game, and those historical opening videos have just been kind of neat for the folks to get riled up before the ball game. And I think the last thing, and maybe what I think has been most appreciated, is actually that picture montage. It's almost like a walking historical museum of over 250 pictures around the concourse of SIU Arena. People stop and look at all the pictures. They always tell me, "Hey, did you put another picture up?" I said, "No, there's just so many. You haven't had a chance to see them." But whether you're a new Saluki fan or a fan for 40 years, I find that a lot of people walk really slowly around the outside of the concourse and kind of drink in those photos. So I think that's one of maybe the neatest things that we did. Well, I think a few things. One of the things that we never had before certainly is the video board, and certainly some of the amenities. Whether it's donor rooms, the Saluki team store, the Hall of Fame, which is now much more accessible, a ticket office that you can actually find. You don't have to hunt for. So I think the accessibility, the comfort of the seats, handrails, new stairs. We just made the Saluki Way, I think, made the going to an athletic contest much more fan-friendly and much more interactive. We certainly had Saluki Row, but that video board and the work that Chris has done on that has been pretty tremendous, because we get a lot of feedback, whether it's the special features that we put on or the the videos, the pregame intros. That always gets a lot of comments. So I think the fans have been appreciative of that, and just making their lives easier. A cleaner facility, cleaner restrooms, more access to concessions, better access to concessions, and merchandise. So we've heard a lot of good feedback that this has just made it easier to be a Saluki fan. I think there's a few, on the books. Certainly with the demolition of McAndrew Stadium, there's obviously going to be a need for a new track and field complex, and that's something that's well on the drawing board, and it's moving forward. That location would be behind left field at Abe Martin Field, so that's something we're looking to actually maybe break some ground this summer. So that's going to be another athletic facility that will be needed, and it'll also help out our students. Give them another lighted field for recreational purposes. And I think the other thing that we're focusing on is baseball. We've had some preliminary discussions with the alumni. Obviously, baseball is really the last facility that needs to be upgraded, in my opinion, or that's the source spot that we've got. So we're really looking at trying to do a lot of things there, whether it's improve the playing surface, actually build new grandstands and a press box, or maybe even add lights. So those things are, I'd say, being more than discussed, and we might be able to release something to the public relatively soon.